How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of 8-bit up in this piece in the form of their Draft Funk. Yeah, this is a sour double IPA, 8.4% alcohol by volume. Raspberry, lemon, Nelson, Pacifica, and the Bruce. Anything else about this beer? 8-bit. Is there a date on this can? This was from 3/17. Today is the 7th of May. Yeah. This comes courtesy of my buddy Rick. Mount Detroit, Michigan way. Or Michigan way. I don't know if it's actually Detroit or not. So, a little bit of pastry sour going on. I guess sour, fruited sour IPA. More than pastry sour. We'll see what's what. Definitely has the fruit portion of the show going on here. So, raspberry lemon. So, that's the fruit. Then you have Nelson, Pacifica, and the Bruce. Robert the Bruce. Very timely. Daft Punk just split up. They've been around forever. I've never been a huge Daft Punk fan. I can get down with some of their stuff. And I say that with all the love of my heart for electronic music. I grew up in electronic music. I still do electronic music. I DJ'd for years and years and years. Yeah. They're kind of, for me, they were always kind of like the commercial version of that. The kind of consumer, kind of wide scope facing stuff. But they were definitely influential in that universe. So we'll see what's what. Anyway. Fruit smoothie. That's what it looks like. Not really. I guess fruited IPA, because fruit smoothie is a little bit more chunky. Strawberry quick head. Rich kind of raspberry lemon core, because it does look like that. If you took raspberry, squeezed them, put a little lemon juice in there. Yeah, skin nose. That lemon is very aggressive in here. Very aggressive. I think it's actually being propped up by some of these hops, too, to bring a bigger kind of like... It's a weird kind of citrus. Like almost like a toasty citrus, like you cooked off if you ever had like a fancy cocktail and they kind of burnt some of the peel. It has that kind of thing going with it. That could be a little bit of sulfur from the kettle sour portion of the show here. That's adding to that kind of burnt kind of aroma. So I'm not going to sit here and say I love the nose on this beer. It's predominantly lemon, a little bit of raspberry, those hops propping up that lemon, and a little bit of kind of almost burnt characteristic. Like I said, I think that might be a little bit of that sulfur blowing off from the kettle sour. Yeah. It's not a negative nose. Just doesn't get me all excited and stuff. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. I can see people loving this beer. I don't hate this. It's tart. It reminds me of Smarties that would like if you think of like sweet tarts, more than sweet tarts. Sweet tarts, but if someone's like, we made these one extra lemon leaning sweet tart. I don't really get where the IPA portion of the show is here. It is more a fruited Berliner than anything else. There is a bittering component. It's more of a kind of herbal tannic bittering, but I don't think it's at a level that kind of makes me think IPA. It's just a slightly more hopped version of a fruited Berliner. And there's that lemon component really drives through the whole beer to where you just think fruit, lemon, more than any kind of IPA. Because you said, if you define this as a sour double IPA, I would not say that. I would not classify this beer as a sour double IPA. I would call it a sour fruited, imperial fruited Berliner. Dry hopped, maybe. Something along those lines, But for it to be a sour double IPA, it doesn't really reach that level for me. Now, all that aside, naming aside, it kind of matters because when you order this, you expect something. It's tasty. It's fun. I'm not going to sit here and say it is the best fruited sour double IPA, however you want to classify it, that I've ever had. But it's tasty. It's fun. This beer might be drank. And it's not like a knock against the beer itself. It's just that sometimes some of these bigger ABV, 8.4% kind of beers, if they don't wow me, I'm not going to sit here and drink the whole thing just for the sake of drinking it. That's kind of weird. But I'm kind of curious to see where this beer goes with a little bit of temperature raising. So I'm definitely going to finish this. That's way more than half of the actual can. And it's fun. It's fine. It is what it is. It's lemon forward. That little bit of kind of raspberry fruitiness in there. You know, a touch of hops. You know, tart. What do you want me to say? It's fine. It's not my favorite style of beer, but when they're made really, really well in a specific way, I really do dig them. And this one's just outside of that realm, at least for me. So let's talk about it. Is this one of the better sour IPAs, double IPAs I've had? It's like, no. Is it one of the better fruited Imperial Berliners? Yes. Let's put it that way. Value and availability? No idea. 8-bit. I don't know. I assume this is brewery only, but it might be a Tavor thing too. I don't know. So Rick, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like lemon forward tart sour Berliners and you want them to be a relatively high ABV and you enjoy a little bit of hop presence involved, you will dig this. So there you go. We're reviewing the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of 8-bit right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.